It's a chilly 49 degrees now, but we should have a high of 69 today with diminishing winds and plentiful sunshine. Rain is nowhere to be seen in the forecast, but there's a strong chance of serious learning here at Valley High School today. Live from the new media studio here at beautiful Valley High School, this is Falcon Flash. All right, good morning, students and staff. Today is Wednesday, January 23rd, and that earlier part was all for Miss Risk. She needs to know the weather. Who out here has heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? Anybody? Anybody? Well, go ahead and raise your hand if you know who she is. No? What about those of you in the Health Academy? Well, it's learning time. Historically significant, Elizabeth Blackwell was granted a medical degree from Geneva College in New York on this date in 1849, becoming the first female to be officially recognized as a physician in United States history. Blackwell, born in Bristol, England, came to the United States in her youth and attended the medical faculty of Geneva College, now known as Hobart College. In 1849, she graduated with the highest grades in her class and was granted an MD. In 1857, after several years of private practice, she founded the New York Infirmary for Women and Children with her sister Emily Blackwell, who at that time was also a doctor. In 1868, the institution was expanded to include a women's college for training of nurses and doctors, the first of its kind in America. The next year, Blackwell returned to England, where in 1875, she became a professor of gynecology at the London School of Medicine for Women, a medical discipline she had helped to establish. There's a story behind her push to become a doctor in a country that had no female doctors. Let's learn more.
When a friend became ill, she told Elizabeth Blackwell that a female doctor would have made her much more comfortable. But in 1845, there were no women doctors. It was then that Elizabeth decided she wanted to go to medical school. Elizabeth's friends discouraged her from pursuing a medical degree, telling her it wasn't something women did. Of the initial resistance, Elizabeth would later say, "If society will not admit of woman's free development, then society must be remodeled." She applied to several schools and in 1847 was accepted at Geneva Medical College in upstate New York. Her acceptance was a bit of a fluke. The school took a vote from all the male medical students who, thinking it was a joke, voted unanimously to accept her. Throughout the course of her studies, she earned the respect of the students and faculty, and in January of 1849, Elizabeth Blackwell became the first woman to receive a medical degree. She assisted with nursing efforts during the American Civil War and became close friends with Florence Nightingale. She promoted the education of women in medicine, participated in the abolitionist movement, and advocated for women's rights. Later, she took her ideas to Europe, where she worked in clinics in London and Paris. When she returned to the U.S. in 1853, she opened the New York Infirmary for Women and Children.
And you know it's a good day already here because you've already learned something at Valley High High School. Our picture of the day shows some of our juniors during last week's junior push as they pore over their transcripts in order to determine which courses to take next year. For our sophomores and freshmen, your turn to select classes will come next week as our counselors visit you in either your World History or Algebra 1 classes. They will be there to answer your questions and to help you make the right selections for next year. And now here's Salas with today's Falcon Flash.
Morning, Falcons. Here's today's Falcon Flash. Gender and Sexuality Alliance, known as GSA, meets today at lunch in room 4-2. All are welcome. The stars will be out this Friday night as we search for hidden talent that our Falcons possess. Be there as your friends and fellow Falcons take on the stage to perform our Valley's only annual competitive talent show. Tickets can be purchased from the performers and ASB students or in the activities office for just $5 each. At the door, the tickets will go up to $7. Get yours today and don't miss out on the Friday show. Seniors, we just have 56 Grand Night tickets left to sell in ASB. Tickets will remain for sale until February 26th or until they get sold out. Get yours soon, just $160 for hard copy tickets all day and exclusive seniors only at the Party of California Adventure until 2 in the morning.
As we begin a new semester, it is important to review some of our school-wide expectations and our Valley values of being strong, connected, and lifelong learners. We will spend a few minutes over the next few broadcasts looking over our school-wide expectations. Today, we will be looking at appropriate cell phone usage.
Good morning, class. I'm going to explain your Oh, shoot.
What's up, babe?
Why
Why are you so early today? I don't get it, dude.
Dude, is that the new iPhone?
Yeah, it is. How'd you know?
Awesome.
Wow. This is my son. Woo!
Put it
Yeah.
down. Pay attention.
Oh,
Give
Mom,
me that phone.
this is a prime example of people using their phone in a bad way. Example A, someone's taking a picture during class. Example B, someone's being disrespectful.
Give me that phone. Give me that phone now.
What is this? What is this?
Ricardo, what are we doing?
If you weren't on your phone, you would know.
I love that. Falcons, showing you are strong by using your cell phone productively in order to facilitate your success. The school-wide expectation is to use your cell phone appropriately and for academic purposes. Remember that your cell phone use in the classroom, even for Google Classroom, is not up to you. Teachers, please review your cell phone usage policy after this broadcast has ended.
Our Valley wrestling team went to battle this past Saturday at league finals after many hard-fought victories and a few agonizing defeats. 7 of our Falcons qualified for CIF. Team captains Brian Magana and Melvin Jimenez both placed second in their respective weight classes. Along with our captain's second place finishes Mariano Garcia and Gus Garcia, Fernando Taco Leal and Jose Mendoza also placed second in the tournament. Lastly, one of our Valley's newest wrestlers, Pablo Perez, placed third in his first league finals competition. Congratulations to our team for going out on their fields, on their shields, and representing Valley in one of our purest and most primitive forms of combat. As Pat rallies, the true warrior understands and seizes the moment by giving an effort so intense and so intuitive that it could only be called one from one heart. The Anaheim Colonists will be on campus this afternoon to play our boys soccer teams and basketball teams in the stadium and in the gym. Get out and support your Valley Falcons. JV soccer begins at 3, basketball action starts at 4, and varsity soccer plays at 5. Go Falcons! Attention freshman football players, JV football players, and varsity football players. The Valley Falcon football banquet is scheduled for Wednesday, February 6th at 5:30. The cost for players and their families is $5 for each person. Please get your money into ASB now. Space is limited. Softball tryouts will resume under clear blue skies today at 3 p.m. See Coach Ortiz in room 203 for more information. And that's it for today's Falcon Flash. And remember,
Falcon Fever, catch it!